everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video I have a Nykaa haul with me. So I have some new makeup products that I just recently tested out, and they are from Revolution and they are from Maybelline as well. And yeah, these are some of the hyped up products that I have been seeing around. So I decided to test it out. So yeah, let's dive in. Also, if you are someone who's new to my channel, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it here. I hope you like the vibe. I hope you like the content. If you end up enjoying the content, you can hit the subscribe button, along with that the notification bell as well. So let's get into the video now. The first thing that I got here is actually not from Nykaa, but I decided to put it up in this haul because I just got it recently. And these are the NIF Cosmetics eyeshadows. Now, oh my god, I love this eyeshadow so much. You guys know that I always talk about NIF Cosmetics eyeshadows. I feel like they are just the best, you know. So I got two shadows here. Actually, one is a highlighter. I don't really know the name, but I'll leave it on the screen. And one is an eyeshadow topper, which is kind of like a really nice shimmery shadow. And this one is in the shade Dragon Fruit. Now the shimmery shadow, the eyeshadow topper, actually retails for around 700 or something like that. And the highlighter, which I like to use as eyeshadow, by the way, retails for 300 something, you know, under rupees 400. So it's up to you whichever you want to get, but I feel like both the formulas are very different from one another. The eyeshadow topper has much more shine, much more shimmer to it. It's like metallic and it's very, very beautiful and perfect for a night out. And the highlighter, which I used as an eyeshadow, I feel like it works as an eyeshadow the best. It has a more like a satin finish to it, and it's very, very shiny. It does not have that much of visible like bam sort of shimmer, but I really do like it. I like to put this kind of eyeshadow in my inner corners and also just in the center sometimes with eyeshadows. I actually have been using these two shadows from the past like 2 to 3 videos. I have been using them constantly. I really love their eyeshadows, man. I also have a code with them, which is arnakshiwork to get 5% off. But honestly, if you're looking for really good eyeshadows, I feel like you can totally look for the NIF Cosmetics one. And I want to tell you guys that they are worth it. You know, a lot of the times a lot of people say that 700 for the eyeshadow topper, it can be a little too much. First of all, it's coming from a small brand. You do have to see that, you know, it's not a big brand. It's not like a whole, you know, she has like a production unit or manufacturing unit. She definitely does make eyeshadows in small batches, so obviously the cost goes up high. Now when I say they are worth the price, I'm telling you, I mean it. They are worth spending your money on. Once you get these eyeshadows, you're like, okay, you know, I spend my money on this, but I'm so happy. And that's what these eyeshadows make me feel. I feel so happy after using them. And you are bound to get good compliments whenever you use these eyeshadows. Like, I get compliments all the time. People ask me, what are you wearing on your eyes? And it's almost always the NIF Cosmetics eyeshadows. So anyway, let's move into the Nykaa haul now. So the next product so the first product actually I have here is from Revolution, and I saw this. I was like, oh my god, the packaging looks so pretty. I have to get it. This is the Kombusha Skin Shot, and it says here it's formulated peach and kombucha, and it is a primer. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is going to be like a normal typical dewy hydrating primer. And yes, it is in a sense, but I like it more because I feel like this actually like just makes my foundation glide on the skin. First of all, love the texture. It's not like overly moisturizing or overly dewy. It has the watery sort of consistency to it. You feel like you're applying water on your skin. Now, it doesn't make your foundation look super, super dewy. It's not like your foundation is going to look way too dewy. It's not like that. But your foundation actually just glides on and just looks flawless for some reason. I don't know why, but today I used this. This is the Leon Beauty Fit and Glow foundation, and normally sometimes this would like just settle in the fine lines here that I have, but today I used it and I was like, oh my god, this made my foundation look so good. And I really am looking forward to using this. You know, it's something that I don't have in my collection. Like, I don't know how to say this. It does look like it gives a very nice dewy finish, but at the same time, foundation just looks so good. Like, it does not even look like you're wearing any foundation, you know, it just sinks into the skin. So I have to give it to this primer. So the next thing that is very hyped up here is the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. Now I saw this released on Nykaa. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it, but I did not unfortunately find my shade. I had to go in with the shade beige. It's a little bit lighter, but since it's a concealer, I can make it work. So this says it's a serum concealer. It's infused with tremella mushroom. I don't know what that's supposed to do. I think it's good for hydration and stuff. So yeah, this basically is a concealer that's very hydrating, lifts your under eyes, and overall is like really flawless. Now while using this concealer, I did notice that this is a concealer I need to use with my foundation. I cannot use this without my foundation or else it looks really bad. So when I was using this with my foundation, I really like it. Although I do have to say it does not have that much of coverage. It's more like a lifted sort of concealer that kind of lifts, you know, your under eyes. Also gives a little bit of minimal coverage, and overall it looks good. Okay, your under eyes look very healthy. And you definitely don't need that much of amount when it comes to this concealer. It just glides on. If you are someone you have really dry under eyes, I feel like you're going to absolutely love it. Just the only drawback of this concealer is that since it's very hydrating, I feel like you have to set it or else it creases really bad. Like for me, I am someone, you guys know this, sometimes I'm in a hurry and I don't set my under eyes, you know. Sometimes I just like to leave my concealer just like that. With minimal creasing, it's fine. But with this concealer, I just cannot leave the door, you know, I just cannot leave my house actually without setting this, or else it just looks really bad afterwards. So yeah, you definitely do have to set this concealer. So after using it a couple of times, I noticed that this definitely does look good after setting. So yeah, I really do like it, although I don't know if it's worth 1000 rupees because I do have a lot of concealers that I love more than this one. So the next product that I have here with me is this Revolution Super Dewy Liquid Bronze. Now I wanted to get this because I have used their Super Dewy blush and I absolutely love that blush so much. It is one of my favorite blushes, and I feel like the formula of these Super Dewy for, you know, range is very mousse like. It's not like extremely dewy like it says, you know. So when I saw this, I saw that the medium shade was sold out, so I went for the dark shade. Now first of all, coming to the shade, I do have to say this is not dark enough for dusky skin, like super dusky skin. If you have really like chocolatey amazing skin, then I don't think so this will be enough for you. You definitely have to pile on because it shears out quite a bit, and that is why I like it. I really do like, I feel like it does give a very nice soft bronze, and the shade is very neutral as well, so where you can use this as like a contour and bronzer, like a two-in-one product. And I love the formula because it's very mousse like, again very different than other products that I have used. This feels like velvet, I would say. Although it comes in a liquid form, you would think that this is going to be very liquidy, it's going to be a little bit, you know, too much to blend out. But I feel like once you put this on your brush, tap, you don't even have to do the tapping thing like 5 times, just tap 3 times, and it blends like a dream, and it looks so natural. It is perfect for beginners. If you are someone you struggle with having like too much heavy contour, you feel like, you know, you apply contour and it always looks heavy, I think so you're going to like this one. So keeping the same category, I have the Make Revolution here Blush Balm, and I know I have like way too much liquid blushes right now in my collection, but I wanted to get this so much because I saw people use this on the internet and I was like, wow, that looks good. So I got it, and I got the shade Peach Filter. Now the Peach Filter shade might be a little bit too light on me, but I thought it was going to be too light on me, but as I was blending it out, it blended out really nicely, and it did give me like a soft glow. I know that I'm going to love this in winters, and it just gives me such a nice, like a very soft peachy touch. It's not too much on my skin. At first I thought it wasn't even going to show up, but it does show up in a very subtle way. If you have light to medium skin or also medium skin, you're going to like it. But again, if you have dusky skin, then I don't think so this shade is going to suit you. So yeah, if you have light to medium skin, you can totally go for this. It looks very skin-like, very soft, looks like you're blushing from within and not like makeup. So yeah, a really good buy. So the next product I have here is again a shimmer eyeshadow. At this point, I have so many shimmer eyeshadows and I still cannot get enough. So this is from Pigment Play. These are the loose pigments that they have. Now I have to tell you guys, I have so many of these Pigment Play eyeshadows and I am getting them for a reason, okay? I love them. I love how they look on my eyes. I just love the effect they give on my eyes. I just love these eyeshadows, and that's why I keep on buying them. I think I have like already 4 of these eyeshadows, and this time I got the shade Alien Wings. Now this is actually has a little bit of the green shift to it, and in some light it looks blue as well. These are duochrome shadows, by the way. So yeah, and the only thing about this shadow is that since it's loose, it sometimes falls in my cheeks, you know, whenever I'm applying them. So it's always better to use these shadows before doing your base makeup, so that even if it falls on your cheek, you can just wipe it off. Although I would say that if you are extremely like a very beginner, you know, you don't know much about applying eyeshadows, then I don't think so you should go for these, because this comes in a loose kind of bottle, and it can be a little bit messy for you. And for that, I would suggest you guys try out the NIF eyeshadows. My best friend also, she asked me that she wanted to use this one, but I suggested her this one because I suggested her the NIF one, because the NIF is much more easier to apply. Just take in your fingers and just tap and there you go. But with this one, you definitely need a little bit of a proper setting, a proper brush, or need to know the technique basically of how to apply this one. So but other than that, I love it. So the next thing that I got is from Pigment Play again. I really have been loving this brand, by the way. So this is actually their eyeliner, and this is a kajal, and I saw this, then I saw that it is in pink shade, and I got it because I don't have a pink kajal actually. So when I got it, I swatched it and it stays, okay? This product stays on for a really long time. It's creamy, it gives me really such a nice beautiful pop of color to my eyes, and today I use it as an eyeliner. As you can see, very subtle, but it actually adds really nice color to it. It's very long lasting as well, very creamy, so you don't have to worry about this showing up. It is going to show up on your eyes, okay? So you can use it on your waterline as well. I used it yesterday, so I was applying it on my hands, and at the end of the day also it was still there. So I can say that it is an extremely long lasting product. And yeah, I'm looking forward to use this in so many different ways, but today I just made like a small tiny wing, and I did really like it. So the next product I have here is the most hyped up product I have seen on the internet lately, and this is the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. So this is actually like a lip gloss, but it's supposed to be glossy, but it kind of stays, you know, the glossiness stays. So that's what they marketed this as, and that's what I have been seeing on the internet as well. So when this was launched on Nykaa, I wanted to get it, but this shade was sold out, so I got it now. I have to tell you guys some things about this. Okay, so first of all, I like the color. The color is beautiful. I love it, and this definitely looks good with a nice brown toned lip liner. The second thing I have to say is that it's a little bit uncomfortable for me. I don't know why people are loving it so much. I mean, it does give a little bit of that glossy effect. Right now you cannot even see if it's glossy. You feel like it's a matte lipstick only. But yeah, it does give a little bit of that glossy effect. But other than that, it's not like super glossy. But it's a little bit uncomfortable. And I don't know why no one is talking about that. I feel like everyone is just raving about this. And honestly, you can try it if you want to. For me personally, I just don't really like it that much. I feel like it's a little bit heavy, a little bit thick. It kind of like forms a line in the inner rim, like it has a rim on my lips. It's a little bit uncomfortable. I don't like it. Like, it also does transfer. I feel like a lot of people were saying that it does not transfer, and I let it set for 5 minutes, okay? And then after I did the transfer proof test, the kiss test, and it did not pass the kiss test also. Like, right now is when you can see right here that there is a little bit of transfer. Wait, I don't know. Yeah, can you see that there is transfer, right? But I feel like people were raving about this so much, like it's transfer proof, the gloss stays. The gloss, where's the gloss? The gloss gone, and it's also uncomfortable. So for me, it did not really, like, if it was just a normal product, I would say it's okay, but since it had so much of hype, I was really expecting it to be like a very, very different product. But I feel like I'm like not comfortable wearing this lipstick, you know. So for me, it's not really that great. But another lip gloss that I got here, and that is amazing, is the Sherry. This is the Lip Butter Shine Lip Gloss. Love the shade, love the shine that this has. Obviously, it's not transfer proof. It is going to transfer, and that's how lip gloss are supposed to be. You know, it does transfer, but I don't mind it because I love, love, love the shine that this gives me. It's very, very comfortable. It gives a very nice glass glow on the lips, and that is why I like it. I love the shade as well. If you are someone who have dusky medium skin, get this lip gloss. Get this, you're going to love this, and you can wear this lip gloss without even wearing any makeup as well, because it does not wash me out. So yeah, if you have like really like dusky skin, then you can wear a lip liner with this lip gloss and you're fine. But yeah, I just feel like I like this one more than the Maybelline one. And the last thing that was a disappointment here is the Makeup Revolution Cream Bronzer or Contour. So it has like comes with two shades. One is like for highlighting and one is for contouring. Love the contour shade because it has a really nice cool tone to it. But hate the formula so much. I was trying to use this, you know, but the powder, like, sorry, no, not the powder, the cream formula is very, very stiff. I don't like, you know, products that are stiff. This feels like a 2012 palette, because at that time cream formulas were very stiff and they were kind of a little bit patchy and they did not really show up that well on the skin. This feels exactly like that. This feels like a cheap makeup. You know, nowadays even affordable makeup, even though they are really inexpensive, they do not feel like cheap makeup. This one does, and I don't like it that much. I love, love, love the contour shade. Wish this worked, but it did not. I tried to use it so many times, but it kind of does not show up on the skin that well. It does not show up like it swatches. On swatch, it definitely does look good, but it's like stiff, like it's very hard. And like, I don't know even how to say this, but like, I just don't like the formula of this. So anyway, my favorite things have to be the primer. I love it. I love the gloss. I really do like the concealer as well. Bronzer, amazing. The eyeshadow is really good. The lip liner, really amazing. Just the hyped up product, it was fail for me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.